Hello YouTube! I'm on Whitemane, Maelstrom Cataclysm obviously. Now since there's a lot of Cataclysm hype, where else would I play, right? I just queued up for a dungeon like a minute and a half ago, waiting for a tank now. Random Cataclysm heroic, but I wanted to check because I think Whitemane said that there will be opening the random Hour of Twilight earlier in preparation for the last patch and for people to catch up easier. I hope it wasn't just a dream. So I'm gonna try to look for the announcement about this. Yes, here it is. It was announced yesterday. To help with catching up, Hour of Twilight 5-man dungeons will be released in just 7 days on 11th November. Oh, what a coincidence. I think that's the exact same day when Twin Stars Athena is launching. Okay, so 6 more days. I hoped it would be earlier. Hour of Twilight 5-man dungeons. End time, Well of Eternity, and Hour of Twilight. That makes it kind of useless to even run Firelands on normal mode. If you can get pretty decent items at 378 item level. Just from these dungeons, which are relatively easy. Some people may have issues that have never run them before, but for me they're super easy at this point. And when's the Twin Star launch supposed to happen? Hope I don't miss the dungeon queue though. Their name reservations open right now, which you have to pay for, so not interested. Man, I made a video about it and I don't even remember what it was. Here? No. Where's that announcement? November 11th. Yeah, but they didn't tell us the time. What was November 11th? Was it Saturday? Let me check. Just so that I make sure I'm home. Calendar. November 11. That is Saturday. Okay. I hope I can make it on time on Saturday. Abdu, yo, Georgie. I'm happy about new mob, bro. You mean Mistblade too? We have like 2 or 3 more weeks until that launches. Well, let me remind myself, because I keep forgetting so many servers are launching these days. Stormforge.gg. When exactly was it? Mistblade 2. I'm not that hyped about Mistblade, honestly. Out of all the realms launching, this is probably the one that I'm least hyped about. November 25th. So we have exactly 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, something like that. Calendar again, my best friend. November 25th. And that's another Saturday. And I think Onyxia will be 18th, right? Let me just check. I think I'm gonna miss that dungeon queue. Join us November 18th, yes. And it actually has the exact time, 3 p.m. server time. Okay. So every single Saturday, we have a new server launch. Have I missed any of the new private server launches? I think it's these 3 for November, and then on the 30th, there's the new Classic Plus, which I would also like to try out, because it sounds very promising, and I'm probably going to be playing that Warlock Metamorphosis tank spec. That sounds hella cool. We'll be trying the new Storm, but also Instant Whitemane. Hype was looking for a popular instant server for a long time. I will be trying it. I would like to. I don't know if I'm gonna hit max level, to be honest. I think it's gonna take a little too long, but I will rely on probably dungeons for the most part and hope I can make it, but I don't know about gearing. I think gearing will be the most difficult part of the fresh Mistblade 2 experience. I'm worried I'm not gonna gear up. I'm just gonna quit before then. But I don't know what class I would play. Last time I played Paladin and then switched to Death Knight. First level a Death Knight to max level in Mistblade 1. And then went back on my Paladin like weeks after to finish it to max level. So I have those two characters on max level in Mistblade 1. But this time, I don't know. I might do the Warrior, because Warriors are super OP on MOP. That could be an option. Or maybe a Priest, to be able to heal through those dungeons. It is a possibility. House population on Maelstrom? Well, let's see. Let's see in /who. If the loading screen ever finishes. Come on. Well, almost 4,000 people online right now. And it is around peak time. This may be a little after peak time. So I think it reaches around those 4,000 every single day. Bro, what about Apollo? It hasn't launched yet. We have 6 more days to go. Today's Sunday and Apollo, aka Athena, is launching on Saturday 11th. I'm getting ready for that one. Who's the best partner for Rogue in choosing Cataclysm? You have a few options. You can go with a Frost Mage, with a Feral Druid, or with a Disc Priest. These 3 would probably be your best bets. All of them are rank 1 viable. And Marksmanship Hunter. So 4 options for rank 1. And you could also play with the Retribution Paladin. Also very, very good comp. So you have like 5 comps that can easily get to rank 1. With the Marksmanship Hunter, Feral, Disc Priest, Frost Mage, and Retribution Paladin. So every Twitch I completely lived when Kata got announced at BlizzCon. Nobody asked for this. Even though Kata piecers have been successful for over a decade. I haven't watched any Twitch live streams, and I never do. That's why I live stream to YouTube. So I haven't watched that. But I think Blizzard first made a good deal of research before they decided to go with Cataclysm Classic. So I think there's enough interest for it. So it makes sense for them to get it out there and even implement some changes, because that will take some work from the developer team as well. Is it just Stormforge making new Mists of Pandaria? Oh, for now. The last one I think was WoW Circle that launched sometime recently, probably. I don't remember when it was supposed to launch. I think it was like October. But yeah, for now it's Stormforge Mistblade 2. It's the most anticipated Mists of Pandaria. Still worth it, private server with new SOD and Cata Classic? 100%. It actually got a lot of more traction here on Whitemane because people are preparing now for Cataclysm Classic. And this is by far the most populated Cataclysm server right now. So a lot of people actually got interested in this. I don't know about the future. I don't know if it's gonna outlast Cataclysm Classic. That's really hard to say. It might. It still provides different features and different experience compared to Cataclysm Classic. I don't think it would just die all of a sudden. Oh, come on. 10 minutes in the queue as a DPS. Almost got in. Miss your Tuesday videos? Well, thank you. I might get back to them as soon as I get an arena partner. Because in 2v2, it requires 2 people. Which for me, having someone to play with for longer than a day is pretty much unheard of. It's usually I never hear of that person ever again. No matter how successful we are. Asmongold the Is that the real Asmongold? Am I gonna kill him and make a clickbait video that I killed Asmon? Maybe he's practicing for Cataclysm Classic, who knows? Like, we may be seeing some YouTubers and streamers just doing content and making videos recording on Whitemane. It's happened before. So I wouldn't be too surprised. You never know. Yo, this guy. Double Rogue and 2 is viable, yes, but not too far. It will get countered by classes like Hunters, Mages, Healer teams, especially with Holy Paladins that can outlast your burst. It's not amazing. There are many better comps than Double Rogue. But it is viable. It's not complete trash. Definitely not. There are worse comps than that. What are your good classic plays for PvP and Cataclysm? B tier. Not one of the best. And you're very restricted in terms of compositions you can play. It's not complete trash, but you will need a healer by your side. Not very good for solo gameplay. Why am I lagging? Even my latency is somewhat high. Let me eat up. Feral Disc good in 2v2. Been a long time since I played Cat. I don't remember facing it much. It is one of the rank 1 viable comps. You wouldn't go wrong with it. But you may have some really long games ahead of you if you want to play a comp like that. Because you will have to be helping actively your Disc Priest if you're the Feral Druid so that he doesn't die. But I've seen Feral Disc as high as rank 1, literally. In top 10, there's usually at least one team with Feral Disc in 2v2. What's are you gonna farm for your transmog? I already farmed Wrathful PvP for my Paladin. That's one of my favorites. And Wrathful could go with this one as well. But I'm still farming my gear, still farming the Vicious Honor parts. But you usually can't go wrong with Wrathful set for any class. And it's pretty easy to farm with Honor. But I don't want to waste too much time with farming Transmog. YouTube's so much better, I can't compare. But if you say so, it's gotta be true. Feral Disc, I got 2.2k and 2s back in Kata. Pretty impressive. Full PvP realm? I don't even know if this realm is PvP. I don't even know if you can unflag yourself for PvP in the open world. I don't remember. There's a lot of PvP activity though on the max level, as well as a lot of PvE activity. Right now I think there was 3v3 event, that's probably why there's so many teams queuing up for 3v3 and not so many in 2v2. Why is there a question mark if I don't have a quest to finish? Literally no quest to finish. 15 minutes in the queue, still no pop. Come on, are there no tanks in this server? Tolbarad is good for wild PvP. It's okay, but there's not too many people. Let's see if I can check how many people are in the zone right now. Tolbarad. No, it doesn't show. Well, it shows quite a few people. Look at that. Like, that's a good 20 people. 20 to 30 people. Tolbarad. Peninsula. I don't know which one it is. Is it Tolbarad or Tolbarad Peninsula? Peninsula, probably. Tolbarad is this one here. So this peninsula, so that's a good 20 to 30 people, and these are probably both factions, right? Yes, of both factions. So we should be bumping into quite a few people around here, and we can get some world PvP in against them. Although I may get outgeared by some of the people, this isn't usually the place where the most geared people hang out in. But this latency scares me. 370 ms. Are you kidding me? I hope I'm not gonna die to latency. So I'm just gonna save my cooldowns and attack some people. Get some world PvP in. If you guys playing on Whitemane wanna do some duels here, you can find me on Tolbarad right now. Disco is good damage and heal in arenas. Well, it does decent damage, but it's mostly about healing, crowd control, mind controls, mana drains, and so on. But it probably does the best DPS out of all the healer specs. It's not an amazing healer, it's more about the absorbs and dispelling enemies and so on. For straight up healing, you have basically every single other healing spec that's better straight up healing than Disc Priest. A Rat Classic Double Rogue is it S tier? Is it really? Let's kill this guy. Oh, it's some PvE motherfucker. Man, I'm lagging so much I can't even use spells. Are you kidding me? I was like 15 yards away and I couldn't chain, I couldn't death grip. How can I be lagging so much and my live stream is still fine? Is it the server? What the hell? Look at that. I press Horn of Winter and I wait 5 seconds. Okay, now it says there's some issue with the live stream as well. Great. So it's my internet. The good news is it's not the server. It's me. Why the fuck am I lagging on this fucking expensive fiber? Oh. Let me do a quick speed test. Pet is on passive. Where is my pet? I don't even have a pet out. Why does he go on passive ever? My item level 367. Full PvP, bloodthirsty, vicious, and 1 rootless part. Mostly vicious for honor. Few bloodthirsty parts, especially the main set. But this is the first time I'm having any connection issues since I've been installed the fiber, so that's a good news. And it's been over a month. So I hope this is just some out of nowhere unknown issue that will get resolved within a few minutes. Random dungeon group is ready finally. Let's go. Do Blizzard will make new realm for Cataclysm. In EU we have no balanced PvP realm. I don't think there's ever gonna be a balanced realm again on Classic. But I don't know if they're gonna be making new realms. I don't think it would be necessary, to be honest. Like, I don't think there's gonna be that crazy interest where it wouldn't be enough the realms that we already have. I'm gonna try to heal myself a little bit with Lichborn. Oh, I could have rezzed the healer. I forgot I have battle res. Yeah, but I might as well save it. Man, they're at the end of the dungeon already. Nice. Do you use weak auras or tell me when? Depending on the expansion. I use Tell Me When on Cataclysm, and I use Weak Auras on Wrath of Lich King, for instance. Here I use Tell Me When. Good evening, fellow degenerates. I don't play that much, come on. Good evening to you as well, Westsider. Undead animation suck. This is the first time I'm actually playing undead melee class. I've always been playing undead warlocks for the most part. So I'm taking advantage of the racial swap. So I could for the first time play an Unholy Death Knight that is also undead. And it's fun. I like the change. Life's about changes. Man, I'm still lagging so much. Yeah, I just lagged. Oh my god. I think they can do it. They just... What? Did they pull ads? Unlucky. This is the Instant 85 server? No, this is the regular server. It's not a server, it's like a game mode, as I explained in the video. It's the same server, same realm, it's just a different game mode. Come on guys, finish him. Yeah, they got it. Easy. The instant game mode will be coming out in Tuesday. On Tuesday, I think they said. I'll be trying it out then, as soon as it comes out. Best composition in 2v2 Cataclysm. There's like 15 best compositions in Cataclysm, man. It is pretty balanced expansion in terms of PvP, in my opinion. No, bro, your live stream Delpho isn't fine. Yeah, so we're gonna providers suck. Authentic live stream back in the days. Yeah, literally. Back in time. What was it? 12 years ago. People gonna think, oh, this is one of the OGs. I don't know, I'm a 2.5k experienced mage and disc. Help me choice class for Kata. Ooh, man. You gotta work on that English a little bit, because I don't know what you want to say. 2.5k X mage and disc. Oh, so you're 2.5k X mage and disc, coma. Help me choose class for Cataclysm. Okay. Got it. Well, just go with the ones that you already know how to play. Play it safe. Go mage and disc. Easy. If you want a challenge, then go for some melee class instead. And if you want something you're familiar with, go with the ones you've always played. Or maybe try a different caster. Depending on how viable you want to be, though. If you want to be the best player in the world, you probably don't want to play Destruction or Demonology Warlock, Arcane Mage, you know. That kind of stuff. But I have many videos coming out for Cataclysm, talking about classes and all that, because that's probably something that's not going to be changing, is the class design. They're implementing some new quality of life features and so on to Cataclysm Classic, but it seems like no class changes, at least not yet. So classes should work the same way. Maybe we get some OP trinkets from those new heroic dungeons. That could change the meta a little bit. Is Slovakia and Slovenia same thing? Shut the fuck up. That's an old meme. Hey Calderon, is Proc Paladin good here? In PvE you mean? In PvE it's one of the best. Easy to play, amazing AoE tank, very solid single target tank. In PvP, not so much. I wouldn't recommend playing Prot Paladin. One person told me they could pull off playing a Prot Paladin up to like 2,500 rating in Arena. I've never seen it myself though. And I've been playing Cataclysm for a very long time. So I don't know if it's true. And that person told me they played Prot Paladin with a two-hander. So from my experience, Prot in PvP sucks. I have yet to be proven wrong. Okay, let's go army. Come my army. Is Hunter hard to play in PvP and Cata? Oh, it is. It is one of the hardest classes, for sure. Definitely not recommended for a beginner. Kill it! Can I just come here and kill it? Or does it have some shield? Damage taken reduced by 75%. Okay. That sounds like a little too much. The army of the dead to the rescue. It must share the damage. What? Arrows for down HP and power and for unit frames. This underneath my character, that's an add-on called Galvan's unit bars. And for unit frames, you mean enemy unit frames? That would be, hold on, let me roll here. For enemy unit frames, it's gotta be tidy plates. Yes, tidy plates here. And this is Galvan's unit bars for the bars and resources, HP bar and power. I also have add-on videos, and one pretty recent, so you can check those out. Okay, that was a quick run. Let's go BG. BG's now. Still the bonus weekend, so as soon as I win one BG, I'm gonna be honor capped. Are enhanced shams good for arena? Yeah, I would say somewhere between A and B tier. They're pretty good. Not many comps you could play in. Your best comp for 2v2 will probably be with a Retribution Paladin, or potentially with a Holy Paladin or Disc Priest. That's the best I've seen them perform. There's probably not any other real viable comp. And in 3v3 you can play Turbo Cleave, you can play with the Retribution Paladin Disc Priest. There's a few options. It's not amazing. It probably would be only B tier. But it is a solid class. It's not like it would suck too much. But there are definitely better classes and specs than Enhanced Shamans. Did it take long to level on that server? Not really. There's ×3 XP rates, I think. You have bonus weekends when it's even faster. Like today is Sunday, it's still weekend. So it's much faster. You can level through BGs, which are relatively active even on low levels. But there's a bunch of twinks, and you can skip level ranges 60 to 80 altogether. So that helps a lot. And then if you watch the video from today that I posted, you can also... Why is it passive again? Damn it. Where's my pet? Why does it... Doesn't even show under the character portrait for some reason. What the hell is going on here? And my claw is off. Do I have a macro to turn it off or what? Pet autocast. Let's try it. It doesn't do anything. Okay. I have a macro. That's why. I was like, this buggy mess. But no, it was the macro. So we're fine. So yeah, leveling is relatively easy compared to most private servers. And again, if you watch that video I posted today, there's gonna be an instant level 85 gameplay mode if you want to play PvP only. So you won't have to level. And you'll also get some solid gear with that. Let's kill this guy. Ah, he got trapped. What a noob. I'm still lagging, not gonna have much fun playing against players in PvP with lags like these. But what can you do? Okay, gonna silence him here so he doesn't use heals with Sacred Shield. Kill it, maybe. Is he gonna lay on hands? He did! Motherfucker, I predicted it. Man, I'm lagging so much, it's not even fun. And I don't know why the heck my pet isn't showing underneath my character portrait. That is annoying as hell. Bam, Zerkabat. I'm lagging so much. Trying to pop my gargoyle and I can't. Jeez. This is ridiculous. Wait, did I do the speed test? Let me do it. I wonder what's going on. Well, Lich Classic interesting mythic dungeons with ICC loot probably will be same on Cata. You don't get ICC loot on Lich King. You don't have mythic dungeons on Wrath of Lich King Classic. What are you talking about? They're called Gamma dungeons, if that's what you mean. I don't think there will be mythic dungeons. And Gamma dungeons don't give you ICC loot. The best you can get is Trial of the Crusader loot from them. May, is the dungeon fighter finding dungeons fast? Well, as always, tanks and healers get it fast. DPS will wait for probably over 10 minutes. Somewhere over 10 minutes, usually. Man, I'm lagging so bad, it's just not even fun. I guess I'm gonna leave this. Or are we winning? We are winning, but we only have 2 bases. Which is better, Red Paladin or Arms Warrior? Red Paladin all the way. In PvE though, I would say Arms Warrior is slightly better. Does more DPS. Arms Warrior for PvE, Red Pally for PvP. Although Red is really good in PvE too. May, do you think that with Cataclysm Classic Whitemane there will be a new increase in players? There already is. I think there are some new players on Whitemane already. As soon as the announcement dropped, people got interested in Cataclysm so much more. Definitely a lot of new people will be watching my videos too. There's probably a few more new people watching this live stream as well that found me through the videos. So it's definitely getting a lot more traction. Dude, do you plan to stream the PV content of the Cataclysm patch in the future? You mean 4.3 patch, like the Hour of Twilight and Cataclysmic PvP season and Dragon Soul? Sure. I would like to. 11th November, the Hour of Twilight is coming. The dungeons, the 3 dungeons are coming over here to Whitemane. So I'd like to farm those. That's the plan. But number one thing I'm doing on the 11th is gonna be the Twin Star New Athena Fresh Cataclysm. And then sometime after I will probably do those dungeons here on Whitemane. Čau kokes, zo Slovenska som. Či myslíš konkrétne odkiaľ som? Záleží, že kde sa zdržiavam, či som u rodičov alebo u seba. Keď som u seba, tak je to Nitra. Západné Slovensko každopádne. They had it actually on Lich Classic with ICC patch release. Well, they didn't, because I played on the Wrath of Lich King Classic on the ICC patch, and there's no mythic dungeons. Hi, will you play Stoneforge 2? Of course I will. At least for a short period of time until I get bored of it. And as soon as I find out that there's too much time wasted just gearing up characters again on that server. Until then I would like to play on Mistblade 2, yes. Is stream lagging or it's only me? Everything here is lagging. My game is lagging. Can't even play. Jeez. One time in my life does this fiber lag, and it's now that I'm live streaming. Let me check the speed test. Oh yeah, download 6.8, upload 3.2. Am I connected to a wrong internet connection or what? Maybe I am. No, I'm not. What the hell is going on? I would try to unplug it, but that would end the live stream. Jesus. 1500 latency. Yeah, it was fixed all the way until now. It lasted like 5 weeks. Fuck is this guy doing here? Report. How do you gear for PvP in Cataclysm? Like anywhere else. Do BGs, do Arena. You can do Tulbarad, but it takes a long time to get enough currency for gear. What are these guys? All AFK. What the fuck? And you would ideally buy some PvP gear, crafted PvP gear, bloodied, on the auction house to get you started before you even get bloodthirsty. Why don't play Turtle WoW? I don't know. I didn't like it that much. Seemed to me like any other private server on those low levels, and it's only times 1 XP rates, which is a little too slow for me at this point. Onyxia hype, hell yeah! 2 weeks to go. I will play on Onyxia, sure. At least try out until I don't like it anymore. We'll see how long that lasts. I think Whitemane will go down when they release Cataclysm. So I read some news, they're going to close down Wrath Realm. There will be no permanent realms left so people can enjoy and play. Well, I think if they wanted to keep Wrath of the Lich King classic or playable, I think they would have mentioned it during BlizzCon, so that's unlikely. And will Whitemane go down? I don't think so. It's really hard to predict, but Whitemane still gives you a very different experience to that official classic Cataclysm will give you. So there's still reasons why you would want to keep playing on Whitemane Cataclysm, even when Cataclysm's gonna be out. So I don't think it would have to die, but we'll have to see. Nothing's guaranteed. Is PvP gear better than PvE gear for PvP? 100%. Yes. You can have some PvE parts if it's a good trinket, legendary stuff and so on, but generally you're better going with full PvP. Man, what did you think of Anduin new look and new retail cinematic? Was kind of sad seeing him like that. He didn't take a shower for those, what was it, some 8 to 10 years between the expansions. All beat up and sad and how do you say it? Unmanly. But good graphics. You gotta commend the graphics for sure. Let's kill the mage. World PvP. With lag as fuck. Oh, skill capped. Insta block. I'm gonna kill him even if I'm lagging. No gargoyle, just kill. Oh, he's got a buddy helping him? No, he's not engaging in the combat. That's nice of him. Shit. Actually challenging. And nice from the paladin that he let us 1v1. Saved me from that shaman over there. Okay. How nice of you. Respected on. Can't even enjoy World PvP if I'm lagging like this. Will it make a guild on Onyxia? No. No. I'm not that active to make a guild. It would be dead within a few hours. Hey bro, I'm a Lock main, excited for Cata. Is it good class? I made videos about Warlock. I think I did on Destruction. I'm not sure if I put out the one on Affliction. And I also made some tier lists for classes, so you can check those out. TLDR, Warlock is great in 3v3 MPGs, talking about Affliction. Not very good for 2v2 and 1v1. Destruction, Demonology are mostly useless. Fun, but not very competitive at all. Especially in Arena, wouldn't recommend any of those specs. So Affliction is the way to go. Do you think there are any Chinese players in the new Turtle Peace server? I have no idea. No idea. I'm not a racist anyway, so I don't mind Chinese. Unless they don't cause problems. I don't know, mate, but trust me, you know, Whitemane service people have donated thousands of dollars and still left to play Wrath Classic. I personally know some people which left, so not surprised. Yeah, but there's also many people that stayed, and some people that left Classic for Whitemane. You know, so it goes both ways. Whitemane is still doing fine. Hi, have a good stream for a beginner in PvP. What class would you recommend? For beginner in PvP, I will go with a melee class, because they're generally easier to play. Paladin. Paladin, you can go both Retribution or Holy. That's a relatively easy healer. Wave. And Death Knight, Frost Death Knight. Although they aren't too well performing, they are super easy, especially Frost Death Knights. Unholy are a little bit more complex, but still relatively easy. I wouldn't go Warrior because there's need for some extra macros and so on. Bow. Oh, he wanted to bow. Okay, I was like, what? Who the fuck are you commanding to bow? Meanwhile, Whitemane Cataclysm, of course, time is left to be shown and just we need to wait, but for real, I have no motivation to play on Whitemane now. Yeah, my motivation is decreasing a little bit with the announcements of instant PvP game mode and the fresh server. What's gonna happen to this character? I don't know. Am I just wasting my time here and it has no future? That's what I'm worried about. We'll see how many servers that will be out next year too. True. Even this year still. What would you run with a disc for twos? Man, you guys love Disc Priest. I just answered that question at the beginning of the live stream. With disc for 2v2. Marksmanship Hunter. Wait, no, that was asking about Rogue before. Okay, I take that back. Disc, Subtlety Rogue, Feral Droid, Frost Mage. Yeah, these three are the best. Maybe Fire Mage also, pretty solid. Feral, Rogue, Mage. Best, by far. Unholy DK is pretty solid too. Artist Warrior is a little worse, but playable. And Retribution Paladin, but those are going to be very long games. Not recommended. Hi, what's your best rating on Whitemane so far? Maybe around 2,000. But I had like maybe 2 solid arena partners, and I played with each for like a day. So I was able to get to like 1,700, and then with the other guy I was able to get to like 2,000, and then I never heard of them again. I haven't really done many arenas on Whitemane whatsoever. And now my Retribution Paladin is at like 1,750 rating, I think, in 2v2. And I only played there for like 1 or 2 days. And I just rushed it, I think, with one person. And I don't even remember who it was. So I can't even go back and play with him again. That's the story of my life, trying to find arena partners. I don't even dream of doing 3v3 for that reason. But 3v3 solo queue could be the way. Glad I saw your video on Whitemane stopped leveling on level 30. Just waiting for instant 85. Yeah. I was leveling my Warlock, and now I'm like, why bother? I'm just gonna wait for the instant and make it there. What's your favorite 1v1 class? Subtlety Rogue, Feral Druid, Retribution Paladin. Probably those 3 would be my favorite for 1v1. They have everything, you know, and they can kind of beat every single class. Circle while popping off. Which one? Their Cataclysm realm? Wait, wasn't that queue up for a BG? Oh no, we lost that one. Okay, let's re-queue again. Is it your blood DK could dominate, or is it just a meme? You mean PvP? Not so much anymore. People now know how to counter it. People know that they can't go in melee range and let them death strike. Even if you're playing like an Unholy Death Knight and fighting a blood DK, or playing a Retribution Paladin fighting a blood DK, you want to keep your distance. You want to use Exorcisms, a Hammer of Rats, you want to use Judgment, or you want to use your Dots and your Death Coils with Unholy Death Knight. That's how you play against them. If you're facing a blood DK and you're a melee class, you will struggle. But if you're a ranged class, you should beat a blood DK no problem. So it comes down to the matchup and how well people can play. But I would say back in the day, blood DKs did much better because people just didn't know how to play against it. That's not going to be the case so much anymore. May will make comparisons when Cataclysm Classic comes out with Whitemane. Yes, and I've also planned some videos comparing different Cataclysm servers right now. Different private servers. Because we have quite a few Cataclysm private servers out there. They're just all different and for different kinds of players. I'm still in lag. He just cheap shot me and I teleported. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think we're fighting, my friend. Because I'm teleporting. I think somebody's gonna record this and report me for speed hacking. Oh my god. Do you think a Blizzard in the future would be as successful as we saw how BlizzCon was? What do you mean successful? They are a successful company, I think. Do I think it would be more successful? I think its best days are already over. Do you prefer Varian or Anduin? Varian, of course. If I wanted a woman in a man's body, I would say Anduin. Anduin is that little boy from 2000s, and Varian is the real man from 1990s. True battle-tested warrior. Anduin's a pussy. Wanna come if I do All-Star War Games? Sure. Sure, but I'm a busy man. Especially after the announcement of Cataclysm Classic. I was like, am I gonna live stream or am I gonna edit this video? And I'm like, I gotta do both. I gotta do the live stream and then edit the video for tomorrow. Hey, Lil Romeo. You can share your optimal talents for Unholy DK? Yes. I also have Unholy DK guides on my channel. You can find it there as well. These, you could switch between bladed armor and blade barrier if you wanted to go for more defense. You could also get Rage of Rivendare instead of bladed armor if you wanted to. There's not much of a difference though. Those are the only options. Wasn't RLS pretty much the best comp, or was it only light seasons? It is one of the best, 100%. Definitely one of the, like, maybe even one of the 5 best 3v3 comps. Maybe with like Thug Cleave, you know. But definitely where there's a rogue in a team, it's a good comp, you know. Rogues dominate, marksmanship hunters are pretty much mandatory in most competitive 3v3 comps. Feral Druids are amazing, Affliction Warlocks are really good, and for healers, Resto Shaman and Holy Paladin. Like tomorrow or something, live stream? Maybe. I don't know if I have any plans for tomorrow. Well, just hit me up and ask me if I'm free. I don't know, it's usually last minute when I decide if I want to play or not. If I have some other work to do, you can just hit me up and let me know when you're doing it, and I'll tell you if I can or I cannot. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to play with these lags. I don't think I can play much. Nope. Very unplayable. 987 MS. Is sub hard to play in Cataclysm? It is. It is one of the most skill capped classes. Is that the right word? Well, one of the highest skill ceilings in the game for sure. For sub rogue. I would never recommend playing a rogue to a beginner. Definitely not. Jeez, 4 rogues, they will be just bothering me. Let's try to kill something. Nice blind. What's better in Season 9 then, if not RLS? What do you think? I've still seen RLS at rank 1 positions even in Season 9 and 10. Maybe slightly better later because you're getting really good trinkets for both Warlock on in Firelands. And then you're getting great trinkets for rogues in Dragon Soul and of course legendary daggers. I think Season 9 they're still totally fine. Which caster as beginner for PvP? I don't think I'd recommend playing a caster for PvP as a beginner. It's gonna be a long time until you learn how to play it properly. Which caster? Maybe Elemental Shaman, because you don't have much crowd control to care about. Your rotation is relatively easy too. Yeah, maybe Ellie Shaman, and still performs really well. So that may be a really good option for a start. Can we win? Oh no, a second rogue. We need Gargoyle. We need help. Here he comes back. And I have helpers here, so we're fine. We even have a healer. Which, wow, I was not expecting to get so much help. How are Ferals in Cataclysm? One of my top 5 most overpowered classes. That video should be coming out tomorrow. Feral's amazing. In literally any PvP environment. 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 BGs. And even in PvE, they're still amazing. Even really solid tank. I'm a Lockman, but I might want to play something else. I'm thinking of Sub or Ret. Yeah, they're both good. Sub and Ret. Great options. I've been testing rotation out of private series. I don't know, a lot of classes are fun. Yeah, that's why I play like... That's why I have like 50 characters on Cataclysm. I can't choose. Started with casters for me, it was a lot easier than melee. No idea why, but I guess it's different for everybody. I don't know. You have fake casting with casters. You usually have more crowd control with casters. You have to move the right way, while with melee you usually just chase the caster, you know? So I don't know. I think there's a lot more complexity in caster classes, more so than melees. Alright, let's win this. Time for victory. Look at those hunters. Hunters going crazy. 3 hunters at the top. Even my latency improved a little bit, thankfully. Let's try army. Is this a healer? No, it's enhancement. Oh, he's going all in. Look at that. He knows he's being live streamed. And there's a rogue friend. Let's try to Lichborn a little bit before I die. But I lag too much. Too many rogues for a poor Death Knight. What are they now going to be defending the flag? Let me just win so I can get the F out of here. Oh no, the Mr. Sap spammer's back. Let's see how many spams of sap we get. Second one and third one, only 2. And now it's attack. Attack with all he's got. The Shadow Dance. He's not playing games. Let's go again. This time with Blood Presence. So we got some 5% extra HP when I would have been dead in Unholy Presence. And see what happens. He may have his Shadow Dance ready by the time we meet. No, it's the end. No time for revenge. Is it me or are you noob? It's you. You're the noob. No, I don't have much to do because my latency is pretty high. I've been lagging all this live stream for some reason. So I'm not even gonna stress about it too much. No, it's me. It's me. Even the live stream was lagging. I've been unlucky today. Even fiber ain't invincible, it seems like. It failed me on this day. Yeah, there was that one moment where it was really bad. Now it's better, but still playing PvP, it's not very rewarding playing PvP with 300 latency. And that is why we end this live stream here. I have 4,000 honor points. Let me use that, because then I forget and I overcap for no reason. So I can get some probably main set parts. Maybe even 2 of them. I keep overcapping because it's the bonus weekend right now. And if you win a BG, you get like 2,500 honor points. So it's really hard not to overcap. So what am I getting? I have full wishes for honor, except gloves, chest, and shoulders. Damn, I'm better gear than I thought. Gloves, chest, shoulders. So let's get 2 of them. Let's get gloves and chest, and I'll get shoulders with conquest. And I'll also get weapon afterwards. I'm almost fully geared. That's starting to feel much better. Rogue's still destroying me though within 1 shadow dance. Okay, bam bam. 369 I'm level. Arena ready. What do you say? Gotta get those gems and enchants. But this is some solid equipment. Are you going to play SOD? What's SOD? Wait, is it that season? The Classic Plus? What was it? Season of what? Season of Destruction? Season of Destiny? What was it season of? Well, if that's what you mean, the Classic Plus that's coming out on November 30th, I would like to. I would definitely like to be there. It sounds super interesting. The Warlock tank in Metamorphosis sounds super fun. Oh yeah, Season of Discovery, thank you. yeah. Those Warlocks got me really hyped. And all the tank specs, like Rogue tanks and Shaman tanks, like you're gonna have no issues trying to find a tank for RDF. Which makes me wonder, is there a random dungeon finder gonna be? I don't think so. Shit. I don't think there's gonna be dungeon finder. Damn it. Yeah, but anyway, you're gonna have a bunch of tanks, which is nice. And mage healer. Oh, that's something I'm interested in. I think from what we've heard so far, I think mage healer and warlock tank are the 2 that got me interested the most. We'll see. They didn't tell us everything about the classes, so there may be other interesting changes. But so far these 2, they could introduce Death Knights for Classic Plus. That I think that would totally, or Demon Hunters. Why not? Illidan's been in the game forever. Make us be able to play Demon Hunters on the Season of Discovery. Okay, I'll try to edit the video for tomorrow. Hopefully I can make it. A lot of work ahead of me. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.